Alright guys, so this is a quick video of how I like to prep, clean and re-grease new CV boots. So I just started out by cutting off the clamps. You don't have to do it this way, I just figured I'd show this is a way you can do it. Like pretty much everyone's got a cut-off wheel, so you can do it and just pry it off with a screwdriver and get it done. You don't need the special tool if you don't have it. And then you get the boot off and get yourself a sledgehammer. Pretty simple, you just pull it and tap it a few times and it should come right off. It's not too hard. First step is to start cleaning the shaft and get your CV boot off and start cleaning that. Just getting rid of all that old grease and ready for the new stuff. Doing the CV, typically I use parts washer and stuff, but this time I just had brake cleaner, some rags, some air, and blew out some of the grease, and it worked pretty well. As you can see here, there's a close-up shot of it. It's pretty clean. Just wanted to do it in a way where like somebody who doesn't have all the tools could do it. So I typically start by squirting a little bit of grease in the base of the CV, just so when I put it on the axle it kind of helps squirt it up and cover the inside. Always put your boot on first before you put your CV on, because then you'll be mad and have to redo it all. Pretty typical, easy install. You just have to line up the splines and make sure it's all lined up straight and just hammer it right on. There's a little clip that you have to make sure is good, but it's pretty hard to mess up. So I rotate the axle shaft so I can squirt more grease on the CV. We're doing a like 50-50 blend of these two greases, which I have. I'll put in the description below so you can get those. That's just what we've learned is just the best. You can also get just full-on rebuild kits that come with the grease. But here's the other grease I have. I just am fingering it in, and I kind of like to use my finger sometimes, just make sure I'm squeezing it into the balls of the CV and making sure it's getting everywhere. So I turn it back sideways to put the CV boot on. I just find it easier to do it that way. Start by cleaning the outside of the CV because I like to try and get the boot on as clean as possible. Obviously sometimes I think I actually scoop a little bit of grease when I do it, but I like to try and keep it as clean as possible so it's not like spraying everywhere. So it kind of like snaps into place. It has like little ridges, so you know when it's on. You make sure it's all square on there, clean off some excess, and then you're ready to put the other bands on. We just got this band tool off of Amazon, and it just came with all the bands and everything. So I'll have that in the description below as well if you guys want to get that. They work great. I haven't had any issues with them yet. You basically just line it up, clip it in, and then squeeze it together. Pretty simple. So when you squeeze this band together, sometimes it pulls up the tabs a little bit. So I like to just tap it down with a hammer to make sure it's nice and tight. Obviously make sure everything's all straight and lined up, and maybe even do a double check and make sure it's as tight as you'd like it. This customer requested to not have the inside bands on. It just helps like while the suspension is cycling. It just helps the CVs a little bit in theory. It really could work either way. There's we've done it both ways, and there's really no difference in my opinion, but that's just why those aren't on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You just keep on repeating that process until you're all the way finished, and you have a fully rebuilt axle shaft for your UTV. So if this helped you out at all, go ahead, leave a like and subscribe. We're gonna start trying to push out more YouTube videos, so go ahead, check out our channel, check out our Instagram, Facebook, all that kinds of stuff, and thanks for watching.